vote in the House to oust George Santos from Congress. His name already removed from the 3rd Congressional Office door, and the locks have been changed. ABC's M.
You woke? Time to get up. Hello and welcome to Thought You Were Woke No Speed Limit Podcast. I'm your host, Alvin. I hope you are having a terrific day. While you're having that terrific day, if you're watching this video, I want you to remember this. When you finish watching this video, please hit like, share, and subscribe. And I would love to see you leave a comment at the end of this. Well, today, let me talk about something that's crazy, man. I forgot what the name of the Eddie Murphy movie was, but there was an Eddie Murphy movie where he played this senator, right? He took this guy's name that apparently had died, but he had the same name, so he took his name and ran for office. Now, remember now that he was a con artist in this movie. So when he did that, he pretended to be this particular senator. And in the process, he got involved in all the crooked stuff that was going on. So he was telling all these lies. He probably did the same thing that we're about to talk about. He committed all kind of little campaign fraud just to get money, to get recognition, and to get in with the people that he was trying to get in with. But he was still a con artist, right? Well, we kind of had a story like that just happen in Congress. Representative George Santos, Republican from District 3 of New York, who represented his district in the House of Representatives, was just removed from Congress. It was a 311 to 114 vote. It was actually most Democrats and half of the Republicans who voted together to oust him out. One Democrat actually voted against him being ousted. This story has legs, teeth, whatever you want to call it. It's got all of the above. In fact, the reason why they did this was he was identified, indicted on 23 counts of federal charges, and I'll go over those in a minute. Now, Santos, if you know anything about him, his story reads like. Just like that movie, man, that movie that Eddie Murphy was in. He did everything he could to get elected by lying about it, basically. So part of his campaign, one of his things during the campaign was he claimed that his grandparents were victims of the Holocaust. My understanding is that Santos is from Brazil. So he said his family was Jewish. And I guess people believed that lie. And then it came out that, of course, his grandparents were Catholic and were from Brazil. He also made other spectacular claims, because another one, he said he claimed he graduated from Barrack College. Yet the college had no record that he had ever attended the school, and then Santos later admitted that he had never graduated from any institution of higher learning at all. He also claimed to be a seasoned Wall Street financier. He told a lot of lies, okay? He said he had worked at Citibank and Goldman Sachs companies. Now, neither company had a record that this guy ever worked there. And Santos later told the Post that he never worked directly with either company. Directly. I don't think he worked with them at all. Santos also claimed that to be the owner of 13 properties inherited by his family. He claimed that his family firm, the DeValder organization, managed $80 million in assets. Santos later revealed that he was in debt to his landlord and that he claimed it was due to his mother's medical debt from cancer. So all of that was a lie as well. He also claimed to run a dog rescue organization. So what we're seeing here is a whole bunch of lies. But the one lie that was the worst lie you could possibly tell, the worst lie of all, George Santos claims that his mother, to me, it was the worst. Now, the Holocaust was pretty bad. That was second to this one. But then he claimed that his mother was present at the towers on the day of the of 9/11. According to records, his mother was not even in the United States at that time. Immigration records. She was not even in the United States. But George claims she was. He later recanted and claimed that because she was working in Miami, Manhattan, in 2016, she somehow got all the dust in her nose, and that's what caused her to have cancer. She died. Okay, maybe that's true. I don't know. But you can see that he's telling one lie after another, and this was all during his campaign. So the media was on this guy from the moment he came to the House, which I believe was 2021, 22. As soon as he came in, the media was on him. Like, boom, this guy's a liar. He's a swindler. He's a imposter, basically. And he's sitting in Congress, and he got elected. And there were people, they interviewed and said, hey, we just need a Republican in office so we can get things fixed. All that other stuff don't matter. They're just picking on him. People literally said this, and then all this stuff was true. Well, maybe true, but we find out that he lied about all of this stuff, right? And I have to say allegedly, because the guy's probably now trying to find somebody to sue. He allegedly lied about all of this stuff, right? So then, that's not the worst. Oh no, that is not the worst at all. Remember, I said he got indicted on 23 counts. You want to know what some of those counts are? Well, let me go ahead and just read off the ones here. 1, stealing donor identities. Another, running federal credit charges. Running fraudulent credit charges, embezzling cash from his company. I guess that was the one he claimed that his parents owned all this property. I guess. That's all I'm going to say is I guess. Falsifying donation totals to meet fundraising goals with Republicans. This includes a conspiracy charge with his campaign finance manager. Wire fraud, giving false information to Congress, money laundering, and theft of public funds. So in other words, he's done all this. He stole people's identities. He's a swindler. He's lied about this. One of the things that people are talking about, and this is allegedly happened, I don't know if it's true or not. He claimed like you said, he owned this charity for dogs. Well, apparently somewhere in there, he allegedly robbed a guy who was a disabled veteran of funds for the medical bills for a dog. Tell you how great of a guy he is. He did this. One other thing. And like I said, there's probably other people in Congress that have done some pretty terrible things, but this guy right here takes the cake. He took campaign finance funds to buy Botox injections and OnlyFans, as well as spend money at Sephora. I guess that was for his OnlyFans visits on OnlyFans, I guess. I'm not quite sure what this guy was doing. All I can say is he's not one of your good guys at all. Nothing he did here is good. I have nothing good to say about the guy. I mean, he lied about the fact that he had been in drag before, and it's nothing he had to lie about. Who cares? I mean, you're in Congress now, and you're dressed like a congressman. Who cares? I guess it would have been an embarrassment since you are a Republican, and Republicans don't like the LGBT community. At least with the rules they're making, they're showing they don't like the LGBT community. So I guess you felt like you had to cover that up, right? Anyway, George Santos is toast. He's no longer in Congress. Now, I don't know how it works in the state of New York. I believe the governor said he was looking forward to the opportunity to fill that seat. I guess he gets to appoint someone, or there will be a special election. Of course, there has to be a special election to fill the seat now that he's gone. So we'll see what happens with that. Of course, Republicans don't want to reduce their number. They're already having issues, but they reduced their numbers by 1. For once, I think I can say this, that the Republicans acted with integrity. Even though this guy has not yet been convicted of a crime, I must say that again for legal reasons, he has not been convicted of any of these crimes. This does not set a good precedence to have this guy in Congress after he's stolen campaign money from people who legitimately believed in his campaign. And turn out, if you can lie about all those things, why would you be telling people the truth about what you're going to do in Congress? Why would you? I mean, I understand all senators lie and say, well, they're going to do this, that, and the other, and they don't. And a lot of people don't stand on their principles. There are people who do, you know. Bernie Sanders stood on his principles. Trump sort of stood on his principles. And, you know, Obama did get Obamacare. He said he was going to do it. He did it. So, like I said, we want people who can stand on their credit and merit. Santos cannot stand on any of that. He told lies to get in there. People tell little white lies. You know, Obama and them may say things that are, what's the word? Other senators and congressmen will say things that aren't perfect or that are incomplete, or they will make open-ended promises and expecting people to understand, well, I wasn't able to do that because of this or because of that. No, Santos was openly saying he was this, this, and this, and he was none of those things. His resume is a lie. So when you hire somebody and they lie on their resume, of course you fire them. So Santos got what he deserved. That's all I'm going to say about that. And y'all have a wonderful day. And remember again to like, share, and subscribe. Peace. You have been listening to Thought You Were Woke, No Speed Limit Podcast.